Back with you again, John Lucero, CEO and co-founder of Agency Elevated, elevating insurance agents to higher levels of success, going from that old school insurance agent to a modern day badass agency owner. And today's message is important for any insurance professional that's in the industry, either brand new or been in the business for a number of years. And it is about working your book of business. How often in this industry, in the years that I've been recruiting, training, and coaching insurance agents for a major national brand, have I seen that agents struggle and they always ask this question: what should I do for marketing? What's the best marketing I could do? What's the newest marketing that's available? There's many different answers I can give to that. But more often than not, I tell insurance agency owners, have you worked your book of business? Oh yes, I've worked my book of business. I've contacted all my customers. They have all their insurance with me already. The reality is, in any model, either a property and casualty book of business, life insurance book of business, health insurance book of business, Medicare, I don't care what it is. It has been said in our industry that the typical consumer will purchase anywhere from 6 to 8 of your products at a minimum. So I challenge you, as you're listening to this message right now, think about your average client. How many of your average clients have 6 to 8 different products with your agency today? Very, very few, I am sure. Because I assure you, if you have 6 to 8 policies in every one of your households, you're probably not watching this video thinking of ways to elevate your agency. Because if you had 6 to 8 policies in every household, your agency would be at an echelon far above the rest in this industry. As an industry average, especially in the multi-line insurance providers, both independent agencies and also the captive agent models, they hover around 2.25 to 2.5 policies per household, meaning that is less than a third of what the average is stated of 6 to 8. They have anywhere between 2 to 3 policies per household, meaning that the average insurance agent, and I say agent, not agency owner, in this mindset, has not worked their book of business to the fullest. An agency owner, if that's what you really want to strive to become, to run an operation, to build a team, to run a large business, you must understand the value of your clients. The higher your product density within those households, the higher your retention levels are, the higher your premium per household is, and the longer these clients stay with you. But most insurance agents that I've dealt with over the past 17 plus years at the time of this recording are in and out, quick to the sale and get out. Somebody calls you for a quote for auto insurance, they get the auto. If they sell it, great. Somebody calls you for a home insurance policy, you sell the home, I got the sale, now I can move on. That is the wrong mindset. In fact, I would teach you and I would coach you, if the customer comes to you and they come to you with one policy line and that's all they're looking for, turn them away. They are not the clients you want. You want clients that understand the value of having a professional agency owner to service all of their insurance needs and protect all of their lines of business. Now, I also understand that some of you watching this video may not be licensed in all lines of insurance, or you may specialize in specific lines of business. But I do know with 100% confidence that there is more than one product that every insurance agent can offer. And you must maximize the product offerings that you have available to you. Now, I have to hesitate for just a minute because I got started in this and I had to show you. This is probably one of my favorite t-shirts that we have in our apparel line, and I loved it. And most recently, I looked at all of the analytics. This is also the most popular shirt that people have found on our apparel line that they like. Simple, kind of funny, a little edgy. That's why I love it. Anyway, back to what I was stating. But when you think about your own client base, when is the last time you reached out to your clients and did a formalized review and looked for the opportunities within that book of business? Now, I don't telling you to be a hard salesperson. That doesn't work. And there will be times within your agency that your clients are better off suited somewhere else with another carrier. You should tell them that. Yes, that's what I said. You should tell them that. If they have the right coverages and they have the right premium, let them know that. But look for areas within their portfolio that you can solve some of their issues and some of their solutions. That's how you build a client relationship versus just an agent and a prospect relationship. You want relationships with your customers. You want to build long-term relationships by taking care of all of their insurance needs. A simple way to think about our industry: we are in the business of a piece of paper and a promise. We sell nothing tangible. We don't give you an iPhone that you can hold in your hand and touch. We don't give you something to wear. We give you a piece of paper and a promise. It's not tangible. But our promise is that we are there as insurance agency owners to protect all the needs of our clients and make sure that all of their assets are protected. You can't do that if you don't have an understanding of all of their coverages and all of their needs. Now, if they're willing to allow you to look at their other coverages with other carriers or with other agents, and you can give them professional consultation and guidance, that is what I would call working your book of business. I assure you, in our industry, there are very few, a minuscule amount of people that are willing to look at their other coverages and walk away from it when they know that they have the right coverages. But that's how you take care of your clients and you work your book of business. So I would challenge you, as you listen to this message today, to think about, when is the last time that you diligently worked on your book of business? Or are you that type of agency owner that's out there trying to find the next greatest marketing tool? There's nothing wrong with finding new marketing endeavors, but I will tell you, until you've maximized the clients that you already have. Now, this applies to you if you're an agency owner that has 100 policyholders or 10,000. It doesn't matter, because I know in any of that range, we as an industry have not worked our client base to the levels that we can to satisfy their needs. Work your book of business. These are people that are warm prospects. You have a relationship with them, and you have failed to respond to the needs of their insurance needs because you're not working that book of business. Well, if I'm telling this message to you and the thousands of people that will see this message, it's a very big message. It means in our industry that most people don't do this. This is another area to make you a differentiator, to make you unique. If you invest the time and energy to work your book of business, could you imagine? Stop right now. Write down on a piece of paper, how many households do you currently serve in your agency operations? If it's 1,000 households and you're averaging 2 products per household, what would it mean if that number went to 5? What would that mean in revenue? What would that mean in opportunity? What would your team look like? How could you grow if you took the same amount of households you have today and doubled them in size? Well, I've been in this industry for a number of years, and I can tell you, very few, if any, have maximized the potential of their own books of business. If you put a piece of paper and a pen to this, and you just wrote down how many households you had and figured out how much products per household you have, you would be astonished to think of the opportunity that's sitting in front of you and you're not working it. So work your book of business. There is tremendous opportunity there. Think of the opportunities. If you need to get licensed in another line of business to service those needs, get licensed. The opportunity is there. If you don't do financial service products, maybe that's an outlet you look like. If you only do property and casualty insurances and you don't do life, maybe that's an outlet you look at. If you don't do Medicare sales and you specialize on property and casualty, if you have an aging book of business, 55 or older, they have a need for that. And you could serve that need, but you need to look at areas where you're missing opportunities and missing the opportunities in your warm prospects, which are your clients already. So my message today is simple, like they always are. Simple in message, hard to put into action. And nothing will happen if all you do is listen and say, hey, this guy from Agency Elevated, this guy John is onto something. If you don't take action and put it into place, you wasted your time here with me today. So you need to walk away from here and think about, what would my agency look like if I could double my products per household? And how can I put a systematic approach to work that book of business? Some simple things to do: contact every single client upon renewal, maybe 45 days before they renew. Or if you're in a life insurance agency, 45 days before their anniversary of when the policy was issued. See if anything's changed in their life. Add additional lines. Look for opportunities. If anything, my previous video that I put out recently is the art of referrals. How could you work your book of business for referral opportunities? The opportunities are endless within your book of business, and it's sitting in front of you right now. As you're watching this video, your book of business is ripe for the taking, and you're missing the opportunity. Look into it. Dig deep. There is gold in that book of business. Get after it, work it diligently, and you can expand and elevate your agency to levels you could have never imagined. That's all I have for you today. I'm going to leave you with one token to think about. The average household will have 6 to 8 insurance products. If they only have 2 with you, why don't you have the other 4 to 6 of them? Think about that. As always, check out our website, agencyelevated.com. You can go to our apparel line on there, as well as any of our products and upcoming classes that we're offering. You also should be able to find our free ebook. It should be on there by the time that you're seeing this video or very soon. Keep an eye out for that. And as always, join our list to get my blog information directly in your email every time I put out new content. And if you're on this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and share with others, other peers or other people you think would get value in elevating their insurance agency to higher levels of success and taking your mindset of that of an old school insurance agent to a modern day badass agency business owner. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back with you soon. Agency Elevated, John Lucero. Have a great day.